Welcome, Mikhail, to the first ever 3-minute feeling spaceholder team building, feeling building, matrix building, adventure building, possibility building call and game world building call. I mean, people who feel together, heal together, and people heal together, create amazing things. And
Hello, Nicole.
I'm loving this so much.
Okay, we go for 4 rounds of 3 minutes with short integrations in between.
Yes, and then coming back to the screen after everything. During the integrations, take notes if you want, so that you are documenting as you go. I know that that's the things that come sometimes through the bright principles. They if you don't catch it, they disappear, and you have to catch them again, which is not a big problem to have, but documenting is, whoa, here she is.
Yay.
Hello.
Hello, Marusha.
Hello, Marusa.
We were just about to start feeling. You made it just in time.
Oh, sorry, I'm too late. I was like, time were gone.
You're not the only one who was delayed. Okay.
I have a timer ready.
Perfect. Thank you. I'm going to run and get a pen. I'll get into first position while I run.
Okay. Oh, I feel happy that I am here.
Yeah, you made it.
Ah.
Back. Lying down.
So, are you ready for the first round?
Yes.
It's crazy?
It's anger.
Anger.
Okay. We start 3 minutes of anger in 3, 2, 1, go. Nein, Angie. Nein, stopp. Das ist nicht, wie es funktioniert. Du bist nicht seine Mutter. Und ich führe mit dir nicht dieses Gespräch darüber, was dein Mann darf, was für deinen Mann richtig ist und was für deinen Mann funktioniert. Dein Mann steht neben dir und ich kann mit ihm reden. Ich will dieses Gespräch nicht mit dir führen. Ich bin nicht sein Vater und du bist nicht seine Mutter. Ich habe zu viel Respekt vor diesem Mann, um mit dir dieses Gespräch vor ihm zu führen. Ich nehme nicht seine Eier von dir. Das ist nicht das Gespräch, das ich mit dir führe. Ich respektiere diesen Mann. Und ich bin nicht verfügbar, ihn zu entmannen mit dir. Nein, stopp. Funktioniert nicht für mich. Nein. Und ich will nicht dich entfrauen. Ich will nicht dich köpfen dafür. Und ich will nicht deinem Gremlin an den Haken gehen. Nein. Und dafür nicht verfügbar. Es reicht. Und ich bin nicht verfügbar für dieses Stressspiel, das du spielst. Ich habe Lust auf eure Leidenschaft. Und ich bin in eurem Team für eure Kreation und nicht dafür, dass ihr euch fertig macht und dass ihr Opfer spielt. Oh, Mann, nein! Nein, ich will dieses Spiel nicht spielen. Ihr seid so mächtige Kreateure. Und ich bin nicht verfügbar für eure Gremlins. Ihr habt so eine geile Spielwelt. Ich will nicht, dass ihr sie gegen die Wand fährt. Oh, nein! Nein, nein, nein!
Nein!
Mann! Das funktioniert nicht! Ich bin nicht dafür da, dass du das niedere Drama mit deinem Mann an mir auslässt. Ich habe immer wieder so viel Angst davor, dass ich dich anmache. Und ich will dich nicht falsch machen. Ich sehe, was dein Schmerz ist. Und ich bin nicht verfügbar dafür. Das ist nicht, was ich Raum halte. Come to an end. When you are ready for the second round, please give a sign. I'm ready. Nicole is ready. Marusa is ready. So, will you count in with me for the next round?
This is sadness.
Will you declare?
Okay, let's go with sadness.
Okay, 3 minutes of sadness. 3, 2, 1, go. Muss doch wehtun. Oh, tut dir das nicht, tut dir das genauso weh wie mir? Ich sehe deinen Schmerz, Kiri. Oh, wie ist es für dich, das zu hören von deiner Frau? Wie ist es für dich? Du willst doch auch was anderes.
Oh, they could have done this. Like a little bit. Oh.
Ich will nicht, dass der Ort kaputt geht. Ich will nicht, dass der Ort Das funktioniert nicht. Come to an end. When you're ready for the next round, give me a sign. Thank you, Nicole. I'm ready. Marusa's ready. 3 minutes of fear. Count in with me. 3, 2, 1. Go.
Go.
Da ist irgendwas möglich. Was ganz anderes möglich. Oh. Oh. Oh, oh, ah, 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 oh. Mm. Ah, 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 ooh, 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 ooh. Ah, ah, come to an end. No. And then give me a sign when you're ready for the last round. Thank you, Marusa. Thank you, Nicole. I'm also ready. 3 minutes of joy. Count in with me. 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Yama. Ah, yes. Yeah. Ah, oh, next level. Ah. Oh. Yes, next level. Oh, I will not hold back. I will tell you what's up, and I will bring this distinction to you. I know you want it. You just don't have the distinction. You just don't know it's possible. You're just lacking the distinction. You just don't know that passive aggressive is not the way to go. There is way more things to do. Oh, you just don't know. Man, you're not fighting. You just don't know. Oh, you're just longing for me to bring you this distinction. You're just wanting to have it. Oh. Oh. You're not taken over by your gremlin. You just don't know better. Oh. Oh, and I love to have this conversation with you.
A bailar.
Oh, it's like throwing balls up. It's like, how can I reach your being? How can I reach your being? Oh, how can I reach your being? Mm. Oh, come to an end.
Oceano.
Mm. Hmm. 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 Mm. I want to share. So like the space is shifting from 333 to sharing. Um, I feel tingling in my hands, so there is a residue of fear in my nerves. I feel fear because what I heard myself speak, declare, and want in those 4 phases is my next step. And it's a scary step. So I've and I want to give more context so that because what I want to give more context because I notice how important those 333, those conscious feelings pauses, like now, what we did now, are for me in my evolution in life. So I'm coming from a meeting with a friend. I visited just spontaneously a friend who's in opening a new, what is the word? Clinic, a space with rooms for physiotherapy, and he is in the opening process. So there's a lot of stress going on, a lot of things to do. And when I came into the space, he hugged me, then his partner hugged me, and then his partner started speaking for him a lot. And the man is close friend of mine, and he's part of my man circle. And I noticed what's going on, and I looked at him, and I didn't dare to say a thing because it's their way of relating. I've seen this thing happening before, this her speaking for him to me. Like he will not come to the man's circle because then he will do anger practice, and then his voice will be bad, and he has to be working on Wednesday, and so he will not come, and stuff like that. And then I kind of switched space to the man, and 5 minutes later she did the same thing again, and I just told her, hey, like I tried like laughing, hey, this is not the conversation that I don't want to receive that conversation, that communication, because he's a grown man. And she was very angry, turned around and went away. And I drove off and on my bicycle, and now in anger, sadness, fear, and joy, it was just about that. And I feel sad because I don't want to say nothing in those spaces, and I don't want to attack in those spaces. And my anger is so clear. I have a stop to that. I have a stop to this shadow game of women taking the balls of man, and man giving the balls to women to happen. I'm a no for that. Because I take a stand for initiated adults to co-create. They are doing amazing stuff. And it's so important for me. It's so important for me to, not because they're wrong. It's not a wrong making. It's not a pig making. It's not a witch hunt. It's just that it's important for me, and I hold the key. And it was so interesting. I'm so glad, Marusa, that you brought in sadness second, because my heart could break in this, noticing that I see something and that I hold the key. And then the fear came, and in fear, it was just something like that. Just something like, I know there is a way in the middle between hiding and attacking. There is a way. And then in joy, it just bubbled out. I know it's not that those two humans are psychopaths by nature. They are not doing it because they want to. They just don't have something else. They just don't know. And I hold the key. I hold this golden pearl. So it's for me to bring it to them and say, hey, and to find a way to speak to the beings and say, hey, here is a possibility. And it's for me to find that. So, hello, next task. Hello, next growth step. Hello, next training. How can I speak through this gremlin defense box strategy into the being that wants something else? And it's just for, taking this quarter of an hour to see what is actually important for me, Michael. It's my task. This is my growth, and it's not just about those two persons. It's about way more humans to speak to. Scary and joyful. Scary celebration.
So much joy, because what I hear you say is this space is working for its purpose, to empower us as key holders to 3-minute feelings practice spaces, so that other people can go into 3 minutes feelings practice spaces and get access from the source, the resource of their feelings, to do exactly what you did, which is just, it's like a key, it's a golden key making factory. this space. And there's just like every time I get a handful of golden keys and I can go give them away and I can come back and make more.
Yeah, I love that you say 3-minute feelings spaces, because it's different. Like 333 is an initiation, and that holds a different energetic imprint. And I love that you change it to 3-minute feeling space. It's different.
Yeah.
It's an ongoing practice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in a way, it evolves the game world to needing a whole nother name, because the 333 initiations are part of the 3-minute practice spaces. Like it's one kind, like you said in that one message where it was like, there's this and this and this under the banner of 3-minute feeling practice spaces.
Mm-hmm.
And that, like, it's so much more clear to me now. And when you said it, when you wrote it, I read it and I was like, wow, yeah, this is what's happening. And I didn't see it yet as a game world evolution until like a few moments ago.
Yeah.
And I had this massive joy when we were finished doing each of the 4 feelings, because I was coming from this basically a game world consultation space, and this company has a chance to kind of shift from this blurriness of working with shadow and bright principles, but they've made a change that brings in more shadow principles, and I have a chance to speak as Gaia and say, you have a choice here. It's a red pill, blue pill moment for them. And if you choose, you can be consciously choosing to let the bright principles that you say your company is about prevail, or you can keep with this choice that will bring the shadow principles into the company. And neither is good or bad or right or wrong. They both have consequences. And you're choosing consequences when you're choosing the game world rules of engagement. So you're choosing between being a degenerative game world or being a regenerative game world. And I'm just in awe of what the Earth's Coincidence Control Office has set up for me to be in this game world, just in time for them to announce this change, and for me to be like, I have 10 resistance and I will leave if this change sticks. And this is what you will lose. You will lose the bright principles coming through me. You will lose the opportunity to start bringing them through each of yourselves right here, right now, by making this choice. We're not going to value profit and money over the brilliance of human beings doing consistent work.
How did the four phases, what, like, I hear you speak with such dignity and clarity and elegance and force. Can you pinpoint how the 333 worked for you to deliver this message?
Yeah. Thank you. Wow. Before the call, I was using my feelings to craft a communication, to craft communications. But I had not really got the full Gaian information yet. I've got some of it, but doing each of the 4 feelings for 3 minutes on purpose at the highest levels of intensity, more information could come through. It's like I opened the channel so that rather than having this much access to each feeling, I had this much access to each feeling. And overall, I had more access to the joy of being on purpose, to this Gaian game world evolution possibility. And I've been in the last weeks, I've been very much feeding like my archetypal lineage of being a village weaver, and an evolutionary has been online, but the full scope of game world builder so much been online.
Oh. Mm.
And so I experience myself now as jacked in. I am jacked in now by jacking in my emotional, energetic, physical body to receive more of this Gaian information through my feelings. It's so brilliant. And even there was all this bonus stuff, like I invented a watering system for my peach tree. Partly by like feeling sad that it's raining right now and the peach is under the eaves, so it's out of the rain, but it's not getting the rain on its base. And I just suddenly saw this water collection that when it rains, it could just gather the water and drain it into the peach tree. It's like, and it's perfect that it's not in place today because I just watered it yesterday. It's like bonus material. It's like the Earth's coincidence control off is like, while your channel's open, here's some other inventions that would be useful in the small here and now. I mean, not the super small here and now, but it's more useful to get an invention possibility before you need to implement the invention.
Yes.
There's coming more through. So that some stuff can cook and boil for some time, that it's when it's then needed.
Yeah. And hearing you, Michael, describe this couple, it's like, again, I'm like, whoa, the coincidences. Because I've been immersed in the last 3 weeks in the work of a woman called Alison Armstrong, who empowers men and women to do something totally different from what I hear you saying this couple does, without judging, without, this, she empowers this shift from this assumption that people know better and would do better if they just cared enough, into people are doing what they know how to do, and not for the reasons you think they're doing it. So check things out and ask questions and put invisible duct or imaginary duct tape over your mouth and listen. Let people speak for themselves. They have things to say you had no idea about. And I'm like, the possibility that this woman would find out so much more about her partner if she stopped speaking for him and let him speak for himself, including to her. It's like, wow, the application of these amazing distinctions that Alison brings for people like that couple just would open up such a huge, more ecstatic territory of collaboration.
Would you send a link to Alison Armstrong?
Yes. And I'll also add that I have created a space so far for women where Alison's work and possibility management tools are both being resources, because Alison has some distinctions and that aren't so big in possibility management. It's not that they're not there at all. They are there, but they're put to work in ways that I think are more kind of relevant to here and now, the ways that men and women are relating to ourselves and each other, generally speaking, here and now on planet Earth, and and make it so that the next step and the next step and the next step are more accessible than the kind of arcane vision. It's like, it's so far away from so many people, including me. Like, to be arcane in the way I can imagine to be arcane is being empowered by Allison's distinctions.
Hmm.
To read more about that.
Go. A women's team empowered to really do the next step that's on the plate for them.
Yeah. This women's group so far that I have is called Becoming Queens for the purpose of king making.
Mm.
And if not yet king making, prince making, for the purpose of shifting away from frog farming. And this frog farming is what women do when they meet a great guy, but then with their criticisms and assumptions and disempowerment, he becomes a frog. And it's just because we're going with our primal instincts rather than our real understanding of what is.
Can you say the last sentence again, please?
It's only because we're going with our primal instincts and societal conditioning, which is all based on primal instincts for survival, rather than from a clear understanding of what's actually happening in ourselves and in each other, especially as men and women distinct from each other, and empowers partnership, ecstatic partnership, rather than this kind of war about who's right and who's wrong and who's getting the most points and who's getting their own way and who's suffering the most.
Competition.
Yeah. Adversarial relating.
Yes.
Empowers a shift from adversarial relating into ecstatic partnership for any kind of partnership, and especially romantic partnerships.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Allison says that her purpose is to create heaven on earth with other people who want to create heaven on earth. When she said that, I was like, mine too.
You want to create heaven on earth.
Heaven. Oh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Mm. For me, I love this practice of feeling because I'm so much in my mind trying to find solutions and explanations. When I'm doing this practice, it's like it's renew all the energy, and I have access to information about me, about what is really going on, and the body, from the body side. And it's so powerful to express this and to feel the feelings. And so it's this other place I can really take my head and put it on the side, and so I feel, oh, this is what I really care for, and this is the culture that I want to, the game that I want to play, bringing more the body, what is really going on in my body, and express from there. So for me, it's a fundamental practice for a regenerative culture. And what I want is bringing this in between my relatings when I notice, oh, there is a block or something, and then proposing, come on, let's do 1 minute perhaps, rage, or what are we feeling feeling now? Come on, let's try to feel the pain and feel this in your body, and then from there go on with the conversation or something. I want to bring this in life in between.
Oh,
Yeah, and laughing is beautiful also. This I'm surprised because I'm very always in my sadness and in my rage, and I'm surprised how easy it is, this access to joy, and how much, yes, how much it nourish my bodies. And yes, so I will catch this and also bring this practice like more often, to say, come on, let's laugh for a minute. Do you want to do this right now? And without reason. Yeah. Yeah, for me, this both the rage and the joy, I notice it is there so quickly, accessible for me. And the other ones, the sadness and the fear, I need more time to go really into it and to go out also. Yes. So I has now experimenting with this. It was my goal from today to notice this. Yeah, I want to do this with people that don't have so much practice, and I want to have feedback from them. What what is what have you feel how it is now after doing 1 minute rage without reason, and how it is now after doing 1 minute joy without reason.
yeah.
Put it in the chat. What
I
is
love
coming?
it. I love it. It's like put reason aside and feel, to make space for aliveness and information, for possibility.
Yeah, exactly.
So simple.
Yes. Yes.
And Marisa, as I was hearing you, I was like, this is better than sex. Actually, this is a lot like sex, because for 6 years I've been learning how it goes, how to do what I can do to get this to work. And then when I do this, putting my mind aside and just being in all of my bodies and letting what's really there get so big, it's like it sucks through this ecstatic aliveness, and I come out, I'm like, I'm good to go.
Yeah.
And in a way, this is what I hear from men, that sex provides them too. They come out and they're like, I'm good to go. And I mean, the way that I've learned to practice sex also makes it so that I'm now regenerated by it, rather than tired out and like, whew, oh shit, now I gotta go do things.
Mhm.
That is an amazing field of research.
Yeah.
I'm I'm researching sexual energy with Mantak Chia, and I have a big, I've never thought about the analogy of the creational force of feelings and the creational energy of sexuality. Makes so much sense now you say it.
Mhm.
And I feel scared that there is a bit of a confusion in the shadow principles that sexuality is used for, and the possibility of sexual energy, that we're I perceive sexuality in modern culture as for men as a numbing technology, where they end up in, oh, now everything is fine. Now, for one moment, everything is good.
Mhm.
And on the bright side, on the not, yeah, on the other side, I see the possibility of, getting off the hook and entering this where Mantak Chia practice, where conscious sexuality practice is leading, is to this possibility of, this is what I want to create. I'm off the hook, I'm off war, I'm off reactivity. And in this, I have a gap and I can create.
Yeah.
And that's where it's very similar to 333. It's kind of coming into the practice with this turmoil of maybe suppressed, maybe held back, maybe not seen feelings, and then coming out with this, okay, this is what I actually want. This is my full capacity of feelings.
Wow, I'm getting so much from hearing you speak, Michael. I got sexuality for the purpose of creating babies and creating pleasure as distinct, and that it's body language at work. And then when the emotional body and energetic body and still the mental body kind of put aside, but when the emotional, energetic, and archetypal bodies are jacked in, then sexual relating and conscious feelings, three minutes feelings of four feelings, have the purpose of creating possibility for creating regenerative relating and regenerative game worlds and culture. And it's this foundation thing that you were speaking about, Marusha, is like this makes a foundation, the physical partnerships that are reinforced, and the unity and the solidarity and the partnership and the collaborative potential have stronger foundation through sexual sharing. And then the feeling, especially sharing, I mean, it's so, me doing this by myself would open up this much possibility, but me doing this today with the two of you opens up so much more possibility for me and for probably each of you. No?
Yes.
So yeah, and oh, my mind's blowing out. It's kind of all mush right now.
I have one more thing that really kind of pinged in me, Marusa. I sense that you have some kind of sensor about the timing. When is the 1 minute practice needed? And you didn't say it, but I get there is something that you in relating spaces or in team spaces you sense now would be the time. Can you say a little about that, or more, or a lot?
Yeah, when I notice it's like blocked, like the conversation is blocked. It's like the old thought were so much present there, because the intellect, the mind is so present in arguing. It's like this fight, and it has really no reason. It's all here, and then I miss this embodiment of what is happening. And so it's coming this idea, so wow, let's stop thinking and feel. And a way is like rising up one of the feelings, and then share what is happening right now with our thought work. No, how it is renewed energy there suddenly. And then other position, then another part of the people of me are coming into the front.
Oh,
Ah,
you're,
another
you're
part
also,
of the person coming to the front.
yeah.
So the relating is renewed, and then suddenly it's magic possible, more possibilities, as you said, Nicole.
Yeah.
Because something it's like stuck, it's like a fight. I want to be right. No, this is like that. Na 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 na, and then say, hey, but there is much more inside of us that is not coming out because of all this software, of this mimetic engineering that stop us, that bring me down. And I feel also that the other person is also something is pulling down the creativity and the energy, you know. And then how to stop this? How to say, come on, let's try to take your head and put it on the table and feel what is alive in our body, and then start again like a do-over, like a
Yeah.
practice to say stop and to say let's feel the body, feel the
Yeah.
energy also. This practice is so much energy there, and then so it's like Tai Chi, but in short and in powerful.
Yeah. And that the do-over then would also be empowered by the energy and also informed by the information from the feelings.
Yes.
Wow. This gives me so much more scope for saying, wait, stop, let's grab this. Like, will you feel angry out loud for no reason with me for just 1 minute? And then let's start over and try see what happens.
And really cultivating the identity shift, the start over.
Yeah.
Like bringing that as something really normal to the plate, saying, okay, each of us can do that. We're not just one solid thing every morning, every hour, but we can change. And it's normal.
Yeah, we don't have to figure out how to start over later. We can start over now by feeling it out instead of figuring it out.
Yeah.
Mm.
Start over. I'm writing some little words. Yes. By feeling.
I'm hungry now. Meaning I'm hungry now to eat something, and I'm hungry. I want to do this again. This is
Yeah.
a gold. What did you say? A golden key
Yes.
making factory.
Yeah. I proposed we do it again on Saturday next week, same time, well, same scheduled time, same place, Zoom link. And I also proposed that after the call, I get the recording and I send the file to each of you. So not just the recording, but the actual file, so that you can do what you want with it. And like I'm ready, I'm willing, I'm able to trust you to do magic with your copy of this recording. And I want people to know this stuff. I want people to see what's possible and get a sense of really what is possible from feeling. Like that feeling could be as good as sex or better than the sex you're currently able to have. Like, and that feeling can be better than the feeling you're able to access right now.
Yeah.
I just want the world to know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Any resistance to any of that?
No resistance.
Are you sure?
Zero resistance.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Mikhail, for taking a stand for this space to happen. And also to me for taking a stand for this evolution to happen. And Marusha, oh my gosh, your commitment, you're just creating space after space after space. And I'm so glad you're here too.
I'm glad to have you, Steve. and go on with the evolution and
Yeah.
research of incredible tool.
Thank you. I have one more thing, which is will each of you distill, like clear next experiment, next practice, and just write those in the Telegram group so that we can be on each other's team for those steps?
Yes.
Cool. Thank you. Anything else before we go?
I have some logistics about the next meeting, and I will do that in the Telegram group.
Perfect. Thank you.
Great.
Team.
Thank you, team. Bye-bye.
Bye for now.
Bye. Bye for now.